Hello there, Wipper here, and once again, welcome back to another GTA 5 mod showcase. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you two different mods. One of them is a car mod, and it is this rather lovely 2006 Subaru Impreza STi. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you that. And later on, I'm going to be showing you the realistic nitrous mod, which isn't actually that realistic, but it is realistic in one sense, but the rest of the features, not so realistic. This is probably my second favourite Impreza version. I think my favourite one is the bug-eyed one, so the bug-eyed front, this one, if you haven't seen it before. But this is my second favourite. It is a really good looking car, and I'll just give you a quick tour of the outside. Lovely STi badge on the back there, which is actually really detailed in this model, which is great. But let's just hop into the interior, and I'll show you that. The cool thing about this car mod is it's really detailed, so it's got a really good model with it. Back seats, everything looks really nice. In fact, if I hop out, someone in... Oh, come on, I need to leave the door open. You have to be really quick about this, otherwise the door automatically closes. Right. So someone told me in the comments that what I can do is I can go to Snapmatic and then just use that to zoom in, which is probably better than using a sniper rifle and then risk like accidentally shooting the car. But let's just zoom in. Look at that. That's amazing. I'll use this more. But you can see it's really detailed, and of course all of the gauges work, so the tachometer, the speedometer. One weird thing about the speedometer is, though, that it's in kilometers an hour. It says it's kilometers an hour, but it's actually miles an hour. So, yeah, it doesn't really match up very well. But you can even see the gears on the gear stick there. So, really detailed interior. Very nice model. And look, even on the door as well, you can read the text. Okay, there is like a black background to the text, so, and that R is a bit misplaced. But it's good enough, you know, it's good enough for a car mod. But let's just hop out of here and put my phone away. And let's see if the engine is fully modelled as well. So let's go to the vehicle and open the hood. So let's open the hood and have a look at the engine. Here we go. Yes, look at that. The engine's fully modelled as well. That's great. Although those batteries look quite flat. I mean, look at that. They're like as thin as paper. Oh dear. Anyway, actually that was quite a good pun. Those batteries look flat. Because that has multiple meanings. Oh well, just ignore my terrible puns. But now I think we should take this thing for a drive. And one thing I forgot to mention is, of course, we've got this classic colour scheme here for Imprezas. We've got the gold rims with the blue paint. So yeah, it looks really cool. But anyway, so one thing I do need to mention is that I've edited the handling files for this car slightly. Normally when you download the mod, it's quite realistic in terms of its top speed, so it'll go like 165 miles an hour maxed out, like in real life. But I've edited it a bit, so it's got a lot quicker acceleration, and the top speed's around 220 instead of 165. So yeah, let's just see how well we do just weaving between cars on the highway. So let's get driving. And one thing you've probably noticed is that bar at the bottom of my screen, and that is the Nitro system I was talking about earlier. And that's the Nitro mod, and of course that represents how much Nitro I've got. But I'm not going to be using it yet. I'm going to try and do a run where I try and reach the normal top speed of the car, and then we'll use the Nitro after that. But yeah, here we go. Oh no, don't pull out on me. This is a great start, really great start. Let me just fix the car. Oh dear. Okay, and yes, I do have yellow neons. Just ignore that. I don't know why I've got yellow neons on my car. That's ridiculous. Right, here we go. Joining the highway. Go past that guy, and we're already up to 160. This car is so quick. Look at the acceleration. Coming up to 190 now. Gonna try and weave between the cars. It's getting quite tight. Oh, and of course, the quicker I go, the quicker the cars are coming at me, and the harder it becomes to avoid them. Oh, that was super close. Okay, 211. I'm trying to look at my speed while avoiding cars. This is not the best idea. Oh no, there's no space. I'm going on the wrong side of the road now. No. Oh my god. We need to swap quickly. That was getting way too intense. Going against the flow of traffic, not a great idea when you're doing 200 miles an hour. That was insane. We might have to try that again later though, because that was cool. So we'll just see how fast we can really go here, and then we'll turn around and go back the other way and actually use the nitrous as well and see how quick we can go using that. But look at that, we're up to 219 now. I think the downhill bit helped me a bit. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like 219 is pretty much the maximum speed I can do, and this is a perfect point to do a UE and go back the other way. So yeah, this car is pretty quick. without even using the nitrous. So now we're going to be using the nitrous, and we should be able to reach some ridiculous speeds. And I should probably explain how the nitrous system works. So you can use the nitrous using left shift, and that gives you a speed boost for a short duration until the bar's like empty. And then once it's empty, it doesn't like regenerate over time. You have to get it back by doing different things. So you can drift, and that refills the nitrous meter, or you can drive against the flow of traffic, which is really cool, and then you can use it again. But let's see how quick we can really go, but going with the traffic to begin with. So here we go. Just going to 100 already. That took like 4 seconds. Oh dear. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the nitrous only when I reach my top speed. Because the main use of the nitrous, I find, is that it enables you to get really high speeds. So you can push your car beyond its normal top speed. And that means you can just go like 300 miles an hour. It's really ridiculous. Okay, we're about to reach our top speed now. Let's deploy the NOS. Here we go. 300 miles an hour. I can't even avoid cars at this speed. Bounce off the barrier. Oh, that was bad. Oh, look at the car. It's crushed. There's nothing left of it. Does it still drive fine? I don't believe this. What about if I don't turn? Okay, we're slightly going to the left, are we? No, it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this car. I don't believe that. It handles fine. Okay, looking at the right, it looks like we have got some damage. You can see on the Need for Speed gauge mod I've got as well that we've got some damage on the car. But it's not really affecting my driving. And I can still go 195. This is ridiculous. Okay, so let's try this again now. Of course, last time we only managed to stay above 300 miles an hour without crashing for about 2 seconds, 1 second, somewhere around there. The difficulty is, when you're going 300 miles an hour, you really can't avoid cars. Oh, that was close. Anyway, yeah, because you can't steer your car because you're going 300 miles an hour and you're approaching the cars in front of you so quick you don't have time to think about trying to avoid the cars. It's just a lose-lose situation. There's nothing I can do. Is that something people say, lose-lose situation? Or is it only win-win that works? Anyway, completely off the point. Let's just use the nitrous. Oh, probably not the best point to use the nitrous. I've done exactly the same thing as last time. Is our car still driving? Well, drivable. Yeah, kind of. We'll go with it. Let's just keep driving. I don't care. We haven't damaged the engine, so it seems okay. Avoid the cars. We're going 238. Consistently. Avoid the cars. Whoa. Oh dear. So many cars to avoid. Okay. Are we going to be able to use the nitrous when we turn this corner? I do need to get like a straight place to use this. Otherwise, oh my god, the traffic's getting heavier. No, this is bad. And now we're going up the slip road. Oh, I just crashed into a tree. Let's try this one last time because I'm really not hopeful that I'm ever going to be able to actually do this. But we'll have one last run. And let's set it as our goal to stay over 300 miles an hour for like 3 seconds, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We'll go for 5 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to wait until we reach 200 again before I deploy the NOS. Hopefully we can stay above 300 this time. And that's a really tight gap. The problem is, at 200 miles an hour, you can just about weave between the cars, but above that, I've just got no chance. It's just not happening for me. Oh, that was threading the needle, that was. Oh dear. 300, 300, 300, 300. No, 200. Did we stay above 300 for... Wow, that was cool. Surprised I didn't flip the car at that speed. Cannot turn, cannot turn. Did we stay above 300 for 5 seconds? That is the question. We can try it again, I suppose. I ran out of nitrous. I ran out of nitrous. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we've done it. That was kind of cheating. I wasn't actually driving on the road. Oh well. And now we're going to flip. Of course, braking from that kind of speed, you need so much space. And my head is now through the roof of the car. But yeah, guys, as I said earlier, you can regenerate your nitrous in 2 different ways. You can either drive against the flow of traffic, or you can try drifting. But this car really is not set up for drifting. It's 4-wheel drive, and it's really hard to slide, so probably not the best way of gaining back your nitrous if you have this car. So what I'm going to do is, of course, try and drive against the flow of traffic. So we're going to hop over there and see if we can gain our nitrous back. But to do that, we do have to get rid of our nitrous. Look at those lovely flame effects. Looks so cool. But let's hop across. Check that there's nothing coming. I'm going to go after this car. There we go. And drive against the traffic. And yeah, as you can see, it turns green. This is scary. No, why did you turn into me? And that guy went flying. He would have been fine if he just stayed where he was. But oh, these AI drivers, they ruined my day. But as you saw, we've gained all of our nitrous back. It's that simple. Just have to drive against the traffic. And this is actually quite fun, trying to avoid all the cars here. This is great fun. Why have I never done this before? I just scraped that car there. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Oh no. Way too quick coming that way. Oh my god. This is really difficult. You should really try this, going like 120 miles an hour. No, these AI drivers. I go one way and they drive directly into me. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for the features of the realistic nitrous mod. I guess I should explain why it's called the realistic nitrous mod. And that's because it applies power directly to your engine, so it just boosts the power of the engine. Whereas other nitrous mods don't do that. What they do is they just give your car a boost and like push it. Which means those other nitrous mods work in the air, and this one does not work in the air. So if you fly in the air and then try and use the nitrous, it's not going to give you a speed boost. Whereas I think it's called the Turbo Boost mod, or the Turbo System mod, something like that. That one, you can use nitrous in the air, and it does give you a speed boost. So that's kind of where the realism aspect of this mod comes in. But as for the other features, like going 335 miles an hour, not too realistic. So, just for fun, I've given myself unlimited nitrous, and I've turned off the traffic. We're just going to do a top speed run, see how awesome it looks, and we're going to try going into cinematic mode and seeing whether the camera can keep up with our car. So let's get going. As you can see, unlimited nitro, we can just keep using it, and it never drains. This is an option you can set in the config as well, so if you want to just use it however much you like, you can do that. But here we go, entering the tunnel. Oh, look at those visual effects. They look so cool in the tunnel. Reminds me of like the early Need for Speed games, like Need for Speed Underground when you use nitrous. It's just really vibrant. And oh my god, mountain! And now we're going to land in the ocean. This is pretty bad. This is really bad. No! I think we were going a little bit too quickly. That was just ridiculous. And we're floating. Not anymore though. We're now sinking. Definitely sinking. Are we going to land on the rock? Look at that. Right, let's try this again. And this time we're going to do it in cinematic camera. Because why not? Here we go. All of the nitrous. Oh my god. And change camera angle. It can't keep up. It really cannot keep up. And I can't control my car from this camera angle. And now we're flying. We landed it though. I wonder if we can get up to 300 miles an hour before we reach the hills on the other side. Because I want to ramp off one and see what it looks like. Here we go. Oh, so bright when you come out of that tunnel. Here we go. We're going for it. We're going for it. Cinematic. Oh my god. What? Look at that. Look at that distance. We're flying. Oh, we're going to land it. Come on, land it, land it, land it. Land it. Oh, we landed it. We totally landed that. That was bad. No, no. Oh, that would have been the perfect landing, but we ended up down here as well. That was so cool. We got catapulted for miles. That was insane. I was not expecting that. Just the speed of it. We just flew for miles. So yeah guys, this mod also works with other vehicles. So it works with trucks like this one here, which I am going to attempt to go really quickly in. It also works on bikes, and I believe it works in boats, although it doesn't actually increase the top speed of the boat. It just increases the acceleration to the top speed of the boat. I did actually try this out, and goodbye car. But we're going to try and go some insane speeds in this truck here. I'm just really curious if it's actually going to work. Come on. And why have I got full traffic on for this? That was just a terrible idea. It's not like I'm going to be able to avoid the traffic in this massive truck. Oh dear. Anyway, we're going to use it. Come on. I love the way the nitrous comes out of the actual exhaust pipes, not out the back. I was expecting it to come out the back, but it comes out the actual exhaust pipes of the truck, which looks so cool. Okay, we're coming up to a straight now. This is our opportunity to go really quickly in this thing. And I'm driving against the flow of traffic because who cares? Here we go. Yes. Feel the speed. The nitrous truck. Oh, we're up to 170. This is really impressive. Come on. Come on. 190. 200. 200 in this thing. Oh, and we just hit that sign head on at 200 miles an hour. That's just ridiculous. So it does seem you can use it in any vehicle, and it just increases the top speed to insane amounts. This is just so dumb. But yeah guys, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you for this video. yeah, it's just another nitrous mod you can install, which is a bit more realistic than the turbo system mod I showed you a while back. I don't know why I'm walking around with a gun right now. It seems a bit redundant. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next video.